Relationships are a huge part of the Harry Potter universe, and one of the most notable is between Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger. At the start, things are a bit rocky between them both, but in the end, everything turns out perfect. In today's video, I will be going over 7 of the best Ron and Hermione moments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoy and subscribe to the channel, and let us know you subscribed, as you could get a shout out at the end of the month.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
You do it then if you're so clever.
Number 1. The Yule Ball happened in the Goblet of Fire, and it's a time where everybody had to find themselves a partner to take. We can tell when watching the movie that Hermione really wanted to go with Ron, but because he has the emotional depth of a teaspoon, he doesn't notice until he loses his chance. Instead, Victor Krum asks Hermione to the ball, and of course she says yes. Ron didn't like that very much, but things do get better from here for them both.
Next time there's a ball, pluck up the courage and ask me before somebody else does.
Number 2. This next moment between the two lovebirds shows just how much they are meant to be. In the Order of the Phoenix, we see Harry teaching defense of the dark arts to his friends, otherwise known as Dumbledore's army. We can see all the students doing the Patronus spell, and if you take note, you will see that Hermione's Patronus is an otter and Ron's is a Jack Russell Terrier. These two animals have a connection, as Jack Russell Terriers are known historically for chasing otters. It just goes to show how much these two are really connected.
I let her do that. It's good manners, isn't it?
Number 3. Ron decides to hook up with Lavender Brown once he gets a taste of popularity in the Half-Blood Prince, and it really has a bad effect on Hermione. Much like when she dated Krum and Ron didn't like it, Hermione is devastated by this relationship. She handles the situation maturely, however you can tell she really is heartbroken. Fortunately, Harry is there to comfort her, but things are still painful for her, and it's very easy to tell.
Feels like this.
Number 4. At one point, Ron is poisoned and ends up in the infirmary where Lavender and Hermione are both by his side. We can see Ron drift in and out of consciousness, and he even says Hermione's name instead of his girlfriend, who is obviously Lavender, so you can tell just how that goes down. The tension between the two girls is not good because they both like Ron, but in the end he chooses Hermione to be by his side.
About time, don't you think?
Number 5. In the Deathly Hallows Part 1, the trio are on the run with the locket, which drives Ron insane, and eventually he decides to leave the group. When he finally returns, Hermione isn't necessarily pleased to see him because she does feel kind of betrayed, but you can tell that she is happy deep down. Ron speaks about destiny and following a light back to her, and you can tell that she is moved by it. This is a nice moment between the two, and it shows how much they do really care about each other. Hermione never gave up on Ron, and he did everything he could to make it up to her.
Right to my chest. Straight through me. Right here.
Number 6. It's clear that the locket Horcrux takes a toll on the whole of the group, but Ron is more susceptible to its darkness because he's the weakest one and tends to share more of his insecurities. But when he finally returns to help them destroy the Horcrux, it's clear to see that Ron doesn't feel worthy of Hermione's love, but he managed to pluck up the courage and strength to smash the Horcrux to get it out of his way so he can pursue his true love. Number 7. Last but not least, we have probably the best moment between the couple. In Deathly Hallows Part 2, everything is in full swing as Ron and Hermione have worked things out between themselves. They both go on a quest alone to destroy the Horcrux, and while they are doing so, Ron shows faith in Hermione and eventually they go in for a kiss. They finally cement a relationship that had been needing to happen for a long time. Well, there we have it, 7 of the best moments between Ron and Hermione. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you did enjoy, and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.